Yo,
You.
what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another show. Is this it? Is this the first one? I
This
don't
is the
remember.
first since the change.
This is the first change, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, folks, Next Bus Please is back. At least the logo is. What's going on, Blunt?
Ain't nothing, man. Just chilling.
Just chilling, like
Just
chilling.
chilling. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, we got an interesting show for you guys. We hope that you guys are going to like really get into the comments with this one, right? We're not gonna waste more time. We're gonna play the whole video, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about it. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Because this is on my
I'm
book.
sorry. You say that again. You don't what? You say it again. I'm sorry. I missed that. You were saying you don't give a fuck that I call who I call. I'm asking you for 15 minutes in our lunchroom. This is my lunch break. Can you please excuse me for the 15 minutes that I have left on my lunch break, out of my lunch break? Okay, so they're refusing to leave. You are refusing because you're still sitting here. That's St. Jean, and that's Mars. Yes, Officer Mars. Okay, and
I like how you guys take this room serious. Like you guys
listen,
don't have a person.
I didn't have a problem. I asked you nicely.
No, you did ask
I said
nicely.
I did. I came in here. I said I'm on my break.
You didn't.
What did I say? What did I say rudely? Tell me what did I say?
You on a break. You came here first of all. You came here in a tone. In a very disrespectful tone.
Never. I never raised my voice. I asked you, could I have the room for 15 minutes?
It was very rude. It was very rude. I asked you.
The fact that I'm actually still talking to you all while you're in the transit room, and I asked you for a break.
Why are we talking anyway? I'm your coworker. I'm your coworker. You're a cleaner. I'm a police officer. So therefore, it's two different categories of level here. So you talk to your own cleaner, just like you, okay? I'm on a personal. I don't want to be bothered. You need to be professional.
I am professional.
No,
I'm asking you kindly. You are not in. This is not a police precinct. If you have, this is not a police.
This is not your personal bedroom.
You know why? Because you are not respecting my wishes in a transit facility. I'm on lunch. I told you the schedule is right behind your head that tells you that I'm on lunch, and I asked you to excuse me out of this room for the next 15. No, I said out the room. I said out the room. I could care less about you leaving out the room. Listen, this room is not big enough for all three of us to sit comfortably in here. Plus, I told you I needed to make a personal call. I'm on my lunch break. I'm entitled to that.
You look ridiculous. You look unprofessional, uneducated, and very... This is not a personal bedroom, okay, sir? I know it seems very roomy. It's a microwave and a bench. You feel like you want to sleep. You've been sitting here for how long? And meanwhile...
This is so uncalled for. I don't know why you're doing this. You could have done the same thing too.
Let him record.
That's fine.
I hope you have a better view. Is it done? Alright. Now we can leave. It's always the cleaner. Always the cleaners.
Use like department phone, so we can have. You don't have to turn, so we can. So
you don't have to get up in my face. I'm not backing up in your
face.
face.
Move.
Okay.
I'm going out.
Good.
Move out of my way.
I'm not in your way.
Okay.
You have plenty of room to move.
What's wrong with you? Why are you covering your face?
You could record, but we cannot record.
You saw she just struck me.
You struck me first. You're lucky you're not getting arrested.
You know, I have mad respect for the cops. I have mad respect for the police department. And the last time, Blunt, that we had a talk about someone that posted pictures of cops sleeping at the station, and we felt a little about that because it was like that's not something that should have been posted. You should have gone and spoke to someone, right? Even though those are old and they were old pictures. But this right here just had me feeling some kind of way. Um, and I am totally against what these two cops did, or what that one cop did, because the other one just stood by, even though I feel that she's just as much to blame because she could have stopped or, done something. But the disrespect, that's what got me. The disrespect. I don't care they're a cleaner, it's a transit worker. And I wanted to ask if somebody knows the rule about that. I don't know if you know, Blunt, or if you've
No,
found out
the
the
break
rule about
rules.
the break rooms. Um, like he, right? Yeah, the cleaner just basically needed time to take a personal phone call, which probably couldn't do it anywhere else. Maybe there's too noisy outside that break room. How do you guys feel about? How do you feel about Blunt? Because I don't want to keep on just going. I'm just
No, I think that officer, the first one that kept talking, was disrespectful, and she looked down on cleaners like if they're lesser being than her.
Mhm.
When she tried to classify, you're a cleaner, I'm a cop. So fucking what? Like, what does that mean? And then she just kept talking down to him because he, I don't know. But the other one was just following along, you know. She's one of those women that just listens to whoever the hell she's with because she was ready to go, but the first one was just sitting there going off on him. You know, I don't know what happened before he started recording, but
Right.
and I don't know what the rules are for the break rooms, but other than the personal phone call, I don't know. Like, I just don't like the way she was rude. And then she assaulted him, so he could have brought her up on charges.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Oh, you're lucky. I don't
Arrest
arrest you."
because
And
she
the way
said,
she says, "You're a cleaner. Go
I'm a
talk
cop.
to the
Another clean.
cleaners."
Yeah.
So basically, I feel like maybe she would feel the same thing if it would have been a bus operator. You're a bus
Probably. Yeah,
operator.
bus
I'm a cop.
operator.
You
Mhm.
know, I don't talk to me. I don't know what happened with this story. If anybody knows, like, was the police officer reprimanded? If anybody knows if the cleaner was reprimanded, because I don't hear nothing about that. I would have thought that the union would have been all over that. And it's been what now, 2 weeks, I think, since this happened.
Mhm.
I haven't heard anything. Haven't seen nothing on social media talking about it, whether the cleaner was right or wrong. But even if the cleaner was wrong, I feel like even if the cleaner didn't have a right to ask for the officers to leave the room, the fact that she spoke to him that way,
Mhm.
that's
Disrespectful.
that yeah, that did not sit with me fine. It was a few years ago. I was at a DMV, and I was going. Oh man, that's a long time ago. I was going for my permit, and there was an Asian. I was sitting next to an Asian man. He was taking the test too, but he got up to go talk to one of the people behind the desk, and she talked to him just like this cop was doing. Like, I don't understand you. You got to go sit down. Just take the test. I don't want to hear it. And I got up and I went up to the lady and be like, "Excuse me," and I went off. I mean, I had already finished my. I was already given it in. And I was like, "Excuse me, why would you be talking like that to someone? You could tell that they have an issue with the English language. He's trying to find some help. This and that." And I just went off on her. So I don't. I, I've done it also when I worked for Accessorite. I saw one of my own trying to rush an elderly person to get out of the dialysis that she was picking him up. Like, come on, come on, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I got no time. And I was there waiting to pick someone up. And I went up on him too. I said, yo, what the fuck's wrong with you? Just a patient. He could take as much time as he wants. Oh, but I'm running late. So I hate when I see bullying with elderly or with women or children, and this just really put me over the top of that shit. And I really hope that somebody, I hope that the cleanup put some charges, or they did something to this operator, because it was, I mean, we're gonna keep saying it, it was completely wrong. Guys, how do you feel about it? Comment below.
I mean, the fact that she assaulted him should have been enough for him to bring charges on.
For sure. And when she said that you hit me, well,
I
when
don't
did
know.
he
I
hit
don't
her?
know when he. Yeah, I don't know when he hit her, but I
When
saw
she
her
was
hand.
moving, he tapped into him because she was trying to get out. But it doesn't seem like he hit her at all.
No, he.
Plus, the way that he spoke, you felt like he was a bit nervous too. Like he didn't seem, by listening to him, he didn't seem the type that will come out, especially to a cop, especially in a room where it's just him and two cops. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be
Mhm.
like their word against his. Like, you think about it, you're not gonna start shit with two cops when you're locked in a room with them. Yeah, you
Well,
know
that's
it's
why
gonna
he's
be
recording.
huh?
That's why he's recording.
Yeah, it would be a lose situation right there.
We lost connection to next bus, please.
How the hell? Let me go. Let me click on it. Let's see. All right, able to stream to. That's crazy. It says stop. Let me see what happens. This will terminate streaming for next bus, please. Facebook. Okay, I'll terminate that. Let me get out. You keep talking. I'm going to connect next bus, please, back.
Uh, um, so yeah, we're having a problem with our Facebook. For some reason, it's not streaming to our next bus, please page. So we're gonna try to reconnect it. But what you guys think about how this whole situation with the cops in the break room? Um, it's just crazy, you know. The way that lady was speaking to him was just, she was already feeling like some kind of way about him. But the fact that he's a cleaner, she really felt like he's just a lesser being. So sh- that's just shouldn't be like that at all. Um, is that no? Still not connected. It's just crazy. So we got a whole three people. Shout out to you three. You guys want something from the store? I could get you something from the store. But yeah, I mean that's just crazy. Like I don't know what the rules are for the break room. If you guys know or have a clue, you could type it in the chat. Let us know. Um, you know what I mean? Let us know what you feel about that, or if you know what the rules are for the break room. Then yeah, you know, because I mean it was a big situation before. I don't know what the resolve was. Are they not allowed, or are they allowed to be into our break rooms? I don't know. I don't have a problem with them coming in there, taking a few minutes and stuff. But I mean, if the guy's asking for 15 minutes, why you can't just give him the 15 minutes? I mean, it's a transit facility. It's not a. We can't go to a police station and have our lunch break and stuff in there, right? So they should be at least, empathetic towards that situation where they know we can't never go to a police station and have our lunch or have a break or just sit around and kill some time. They'd be like all over us. So knowing that fact, they should be a little empathetic towards it. If he asks for 15 minutes, get a man 15 minutes and come back. But some people just confrontational. And like I said, the other lady, she looked like she was ready to walk out, but being that the person she was with was still just defiant, like angry towards him. It just seemed like she was just following along, one of those go along to get along people, you know. So I don't know. Like you guys gonna have to explain that to me. Ready, Pete? Are you frozen? I think he's frozen down there. I don't see you. Picture's not there. I don't hear you. Every time we go live, y'all, something's gotta go wrong. It just has to go wrong. What up? What up, Robert Whitetaker? That's what that lady called you. What up, Whitaker? How you doing? Uh, I guess it's Pete's turn to have connection problems here. But yeah, I mean, we got a lot more show to do, but we're trying to fix the situation because right now, we can't. It's not letting us stream to Next Bus, please, for whatever reason. I don't know why. It was working just fine, and all of a sudden it just stopped. So he's working on that. But definitely streaming to my page. Definitely streaming to his page. And that's why we say go to YouTube, y'all. Come on over to YouTube. You know, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, so when we go live, you guys could be notified of it. But we won't get that. Yeah, I see Pete's frozen over there. I don't know what's going on with Pete. Had to back out again. See? So jump on over to YouTube, y'all. That's where it's at, man. Speaking of YouTube, um, where I'm at here. Y'all know I got a channel, right? I think y'all know. I think y'all know that I have a channel, and I could use some more subscribers. You know, take yourselves over to my channel, which is ER Entertainment Review. I do all kinds of stuff there. I do trailer reviews, movie reviews. I haven't done any book reviews yet because I haven't read anything. I'm in a process of reading like 3 different books, you know, so it's just retarded. But yeah, and I do live gaming, man. So you know you can join me. My gamer tag is Hey Papa 73 on PlayStation. But you could join me there. You know, a lot of times I just play with my brother and family. I usually don't play with people I don't know, so I play with my brother and my family. We have fun. You can join me. So, subscribe to my channel. Let's go. I need to get to at least 1,000. And I know there's 1,000 people out there that would love to just subscribe to my channel. It's free. It's free. Right? So, you know, why not just, hey, can't get up. Let me see. Nope. Let's go back here. Oh, that's what I got. I keep forgetting. So, yeah. If you get a chance, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. ER Entertainment Review. Shit. Pete must be lost in the sauce here. Yeah, so it's been, if you guys didn't come out to the annual get together, you missed out. You know, as you can see, we had a couple of guys show up. It was crazy how that happened because it was at the point where we're getting ready to leave and somebody would show up and then we're talking and stuff and then we get ready to leave again and somebody else would show up. So we end up having a really good time with the folks who showed up, as you can see there. A couple of guys was there, had a couple of drinks. The food is okay. I heard that you guys don't like the food there. Anybody who went to Greenwood last year, uh, did you guys enjoy the food or what? Because I'm hearing that a lot of you guys just didn't enjoy the food. There you are. There he is. So
Am I here?
yeah, you're here.
I couldn't get it. I couldn't put him back on. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't
Um,
even. I couldn't even share it. Maybe I couldn't
really?
add it because we already started.
Maybe. Let me try. Let me go out and try. Oh,
Where were we up to?
I was just talking about the food at Greenwood because I heard that they a lot of people didn't like it. So
Okay, okay.
you know,
Well, you're
so
gonna try to put it through.
yeah, let me try. I'll
I'll
be back.
shout out our people.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
This is crazy. All right, guys. What this is crazy. We tested. We we're gonna have to reshare it into our page, our Next Bus Please page that we're supposed to be live on. Right now, we're on Blunt's page, mine, and our YouTube page. So I don't know, but a shout out to. I think he put the picture. I'm going to put the picture back up because I didn't see what was going on. But guys, we had to get together. We had to get together. Um, and you get the numbers that we had the last two times. But shout out to from left to right, we got David Fingerbaum. I hope I got that right. Retired bus operator from Gleason. Also, Gene Tupper. In the center, in the back, we have dispatcher or supervisor, Arthur Richards, Mr. Richards. Good people. See that? The dispatcher joined us on our get together. And last but not least, retiree also, Mr. Hugo Rods, holding up a brand new patch that I created. Next bus, please. He was nice enough to purchase one of them from us. Um, we got 11 left, guys. I got 11 league left. But listen, like Blunt was saying, some people didn't like the food. Also, shout out to my son Daniel, his girlfriend Andrea, and my brother-in-law Javier, who showed up, also showed up for to help out, to support. So shout out to them. They had left before this picture, and now I can't take the picture off. Yeah, so they had left before the picture, but shout out to them too. Family, finally supporting family. What happened, Blunt?
Yeah, I
No
couldn't
can
get it.
do, huh?
It might have something to do with the change, but it won't let us connect to it.
That's crazy. Guess I'll have to work at it later.
Yeah, after we.
I mean, the change was just the name, and I had changed that here too.
Yeah, but that probably messes with the links and everything. I don't know. It might
Hmm.
not be recognizing the name. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, hopefully, you guys are watching on YouTube.
That's what I was trying to tell everybody.
Were you able to share it from YouTube to that page?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Because I see where it played and then it stopped.
Yeah, I just watched it. Like, kept telling me no connection. Like, what do you mean? It's just playing for a while. And all of a sudden, it just stopped.
Well, okay. Well,
That's weird.
beautiful way to start. Can you do? Okay, so again, with we finished with the NYPD, right? Hopefully,
Yeah, I think we're
there'll,
done with
there'll
that.
be a resolve for that. And again, respect to the NYPD. I don't think any good cop would have felt that this was a right thing to do. So don't go looking for me to get me tickets out of the road, right?
Hmm.
Much respect.
More tickets and more like they did last time. It was like a ticket blast where they was just like looking for any MTA vehicle.
Yeah, yeah. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Uh, Folks, real quick call to action. Subscribe to our channel, YouTube channel. As you see, Facebook is giving us problems, so make sure that you're connected right here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit that bell so you can get notifications every time that we go live or every time a new video gets posted, or
Yeah.
short or whatever. We haven't done it yet, but we will be doing shows where would only be posted on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So you really want to join us.
You don't
Matter of
want to miss
fact, we
out
were
on
going to
anything.
have somebody. We were going to have a very special guest, an OG, on our show, but it didn't work out this time. But we're going to have him, and basically, we might be able to have that as a separate video on YouTube because of the hour difference. So now I wanted to bring something new to the show. See how it goes. It's gonna suck because they're only being seen on YouTube right now. Were you able to share it?
Yeah, I shared the link to
And
Next Bus Please.
did it open up?
It
Let me
should.
see.
I just typed in to come to YouTube because the
Oh,
link is not working. Connection is not working.
I see. Okay. So, guys, I got this new thing. You've seen a lot of these things on TV and talk show hosts. I was like, hey, why not do it here? So, and we don't have a little video for it yet, you know. But I actually Blunt wouldn't have known. I just told him before we even went live that I was going to do this because I kind of remember at the last minute. But we have what I'm going to call NBP's top 10 list, and this is where we'll put the little video, right? Whoosh, top 10, top 10. All right,
The
here we
top
go.
10 list to what?
Top 10 excuses people
Uh,
will use to get a free bus ride.
hmm.
Number 10, I just got my horoscope and it said free ride. I'm just following the stars. Number 9, I'm on a spiritual journey to find the meaning of life, and the bus fare is a toll I'm not willing to pay.
Hmm.
Number 8, I'm trying to break the world record for most bus rides taken without paying. Number 7, my dog ate my bus pass, and now I'm seeking revenge against the canine overlords. Number 6, I'm a performance artist, and this is my latest piece, The Agony of Overdraft Fees.
Overdraft fees.
Number 5, the voices in my head told me to ride for free today. Number 4, I left my wallet in my other pants, and those pants are currently being worn by a time traveling version of myself.
Oh my God.
Number 3, I'm on a secret mission for the government, and paying for bus fare would blow my cover. Number 2, my cat's Uber rating is in trouble if I don't make this meeting. And the number one reason why the people use to get a free bus ride. Hold on. We might as well do this. Oh, I should have been using the freaking sound. Number one, I just saw a squirrel outside. I'm trying to protect it from the dangers of capitalism.
Are those real?
They're real here. And these are this week's top 10 excuses people use to get a free bus ride.
Some of the dumbest shit. Most of those people would have been walking. Save it for the next driver.
Wait for the next driver. Folks, as you know, Blunt has he dibs and dabbles on different things on social media. He's got his TikTok, he does gaming, and well, Blunt, this is time for your shameless plug.
I already did
VR
that.
Entertainment.
I did that
What?
while you was away.
What happened?
I did it while you was away.
You did it already?
You
Jesus, you're moving ahead of schedule. Okay. Well then, oh my God, there's gonna be this. This is just like Next Bus Please when we first started.
yeah,
Train wreck.
it's a train wreck.
It's a train wreck. So it's our
Well, I
first
mean,
time
it's
as Next Bus Please after a few years. Now we come back and look at this, a train wreck. We can't get
it's a
back on
lot.
our regular page.
Yeah,
I couldn't get back on screen after I've never had a problem basically coming on screen. It's always been you have a problem
And
coming
that's
on
what I was
screen.
saying. I said now it's Brooklyn P's turn to
And then
get.
I come on and half the show's already missed. It was already gone. So
Well, you got a half an hour.
half an hour. Well,
Mhm.
folks, as you know, operators, transit workers, sometimes our job is a little too stressful, and we have always talked about your mental health. Your mental health is very
Mhm.
important. Blunt is one person that's spoken a lot about that.
Yep.
He's personally had that gone with those demons, right?
Yep.
If I may call them demons. So you're not alone, guys. You're not alone. If you have issues, like sometimes you're at work and you're just stressing whatever it is. Maybe you're stressed the fact that you had to pick that route that you didn't want
Mhm.
it. You had you was hoping for another choice because maybe you have to pick up kids from school, or you have someone you have to take to a doctor or appointment, stuff like that, and the schedule screwed you over. And now you got to do the best you can because you can't just say I'm not going to do it, right? Or you have problems at home. Maybe you're fighting with your better half, and you bring that to work. Or you have issues at work, and you bring that home, and you, especially for the men, right? Especially the men.
Mhm.
A lot of us are like very hard headed,
Mhm.
and when you're asked how you doing, you're like, I'm all right, I'm all right, and you're just dealing with that by yourself because a lot of us, especially Gen Xers, all the guys, we're brought up differently. We're brought up that we bite the bullet.
Mhm.
We're men. We deal with it. You know,
You
we
internalize everything and just leave it there.
That's it.
It just
And,
builds and builds.
and sometimes it becomes very dangerous to
Mhm.
where you could do something where you wind up hurting somebody or hurting yourself. And so don't feel like you're weak, right? That's it's not a weakness.
No,
Feeling
it's
like
not.
that is it's not a weakness. And if you need to speak to someone and maybe you don't have a friend you can talk to, or maybe you don't feel comfortable speaking to a family member, we always have the Union Assistance Program.
Mhm.
Union Assistance Program, you're not anonymous. You could call them. Um, Pick a time when you could call them, and they could come to you. You could go to them, and the number for that is 212-736-3579. Blunt, you want to add to that because I know you have.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when it comes to stuff like uh, seeking therapy and stuff, there's this big what's that called? Stereotype, stigma, uh, stigma or whatever about going to seek help. And for like you said, like us Gen Xers, you know, you say something like I know this happened to me personally. When you tell somebody, maybe you should seek a professional, they give you the side eye, they get upset. And all of a sudden they feel like you're calling them crazy and stuff like that. And it's like, no, man. When you go seek help, especially for therapy, mental therapy, that's not weakness. That's strength to know that you can't handle this by yourself and you need help. And when you get the right therapist, um, they don't resolve your issues for you. They make it so that you're able to resolve and come through on your own. But they help guide you in that direction. And that's not weakness, man. That's strength. You know, like Pete said, I've been through it. Whatever you could think of, I've probably been through it. I've been to hell and back, and I worked through at least three different therapists because therapists is just like shopping for a car. You gotta test them out. You have to make sure that they are the right fit for you before you actually agree to work with them. And when you do, it's just a weight off your shoulders. Mine's was so my mental faculty was so screwed up. I had to see mines twice a week for a long time. And again, my therapist is a godsend. If it wasn't for her, yeah, there was only two places I was going, either dead or in jail,
Mm,
because it
damn.
was that when you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel per se, or the silver lining through the clouds, your mind just goes into dark places. And if you don't recognize that at first, then you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So you have to recognize that you're having serious issues going on, and seek help, man. It's not. We have to get over that stigma that mental health is for crazy people, because I could be crazy, but if it wasn't for her, uh, I would be. She kept me sane. She kept me smiling. She made sure that I understood what was happening and how to approach things. So yeah, get over that shit, man. It's not about being crazy. It's about saving yourself. You have to save yourself before you can even save your wife, your family, or anybody else in the world. So you have to take care of yourself first, and then all that other stuff falls into play. There's plenty of issues that bus drivers have. I'm pretty sure the other departments have their own set of issues. But driving a bus is mentally taxing. There's so many hazards you have to look out for. You have the timing, you have dispatchers, you have the GM, you have your coworkers that mess with you mentally, and you have to do that dance while trying to keep the public safe. So I always recommend people at least talk to a therapist once a week. You have the number in front of you, take it, use it, man. You ain't got to tell nobody if you feel some kind of way about telling people that. I don't give a shit. I tell people I see a therapist.
Yeah, and don't feel some way about it because it says Union Assistance Program, because it's not like they're giving your information to
Yeah.
anybody, neither MTA. But if you feel more comfortable, you can call your health insurance
Hmm.
and ask them for, for what is it,
Recommendations and
a
stuff.
recommendation. Yeah, somebody in your area that you can go to. What do you call it? A psychiatrist or a
Psychologists.
psychologist that's on our plan, and go talk to them.
The
Don't.
only difference between a psychiatrist and a psychologist is the psychologist cannot prescribe you medication. That's the only difference.
Mm.
Psychiatrist, and I kind of, to me, I kind of lean more towards a psychologist because I kind of feel like
If you need medication, they
psychiatry.
would tell you. No,
Yeah, I mean,
they
if
would
you have a
recommend
complaint,
you. So you would say go to a psychologist first, and if they
right?
say that, whoa, you're a little bit over, I
Yeah,
suggest that you go to a
right.
psychiatrist. Here, I recommend this one. Go to this one,
Yeah,
right?
right. Because I kind of feel like if you go straight to a psychologist, they
Psychiatrist.
just gonna a psychiatrist, they're gonna just offer you some medication off the back. Like, you
Mm.
never know if they just doing it because they want to get rid of you, or But a psychologist, they can't offer you medication, but they could be like, well, you're far beyond my reach, and I think you should get some medication to help you. You know,
And then you could come back.
yeah, and you can always come back, but
You can come back when you get your meds.
yeah, I've had I just don't need extra meds, so that's why
Mhm.
I stuck with my psychologist,
Okay.
and we worked it out. Because I can't, my kidneys are bad now because of all the
Mm.
medication I had, so I wasn't trying to add to it. And I don't like not being in control. Some of those meds they have you foggy.
Okay.
So it's like you're
They
not
dumb
really in,
you out, kind of.
huh?
They kind of dumb you out,
Yeah, they kind of
or they
leave
just get you
you
sleepy, or
disconnected. They leave you disconnected, and
mm.
so you'll
That could be
feel like,
worse.
yeah, you feel like. I mean, some people love that shit, but not me. I like to have, even with all the aches and pains I got, I still have full control of my body, so I have to worry about that. But yeah, that's not a good feeling for me. Some people love it though, but not me.
Mm.
Not for me.
Well, if you're one of those that would like to feel like that, Well, at least you got choices.
You got choices. You
You
got
got the
choices.
choice. You got the choice. So, Blunt, what do you want? You want to move on to that segment we are talking about that you couldn't find your buddy?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
found it.
Yeah.
You found your buddy.
He's here. It's my backup.
All right, some your backup.
It's my backup. Yeah. The other
So I'm
one
just
is
gonna do real quick right this while we get he gets ready. Right. We have this segment. So guys, being that I'm still work for transit, right? There's certain things we've done before, and I got to think about it because like, wait a minute, I have maybe a year, maybe 2 years left, and that's it. But I don't want to get into any trouble by bringing things up. But our pal can, our friend can, Mister Blunstronomus can, and he's coming here with passenger etiquette. Passenger etiquette. How you doing, Mister Blunstronomus? It's been a while.
oh hey. What's up, guys?
Been a while, man. I mean, you were on here
I
some
was on
time back.
vacation. I was out
Yeah,
in
you left because we couldn't pay you. Well, I mean, we still can't pay you, but
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Mr. Blunstranamus is in the house, and he's gonna speak on passenger etiquette every week. He's gonna bring one issue that operators have that passengers should or should not do. So, Mr. Blunstranamus, I leave it up to you.
So today's passenger etiquette is something that we well operators face frequently, and that is waiting until you get on the bus to pull out your Metro card or your credit card to use the Omni or dip their card in if they still do that, or look for change. Why wait till you get on the bus to look for your stuff when you see the bus coming a mile away? Don't be rude. Have it ready. Pull it out.
Pull it out.
Pause. And stay tuned for next week's passenger etiquette with Blunts Bananas. And don't forget, if you got relationship questions, holler at your boy.
I can't even get back on. Thank you, Mr. Blunstranamus. We'll see you next week. Okay, well, I don't know why we did that again.
I don't.
But like I said, we it's about passenger etiquette. It's about keeping the passengers informed so that passenger and bus operators can get along together. It's
Mhm.
like, we can't say things, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think that was I think that was good. Yeah, that was good advice. So, yeah, next week. Next week. Yeah.
Next week. Next week.
Guy, so pushy.
I'm glad. I'm glad he's more your friend than mine.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah. So, oh man, I wanted to bring something up for the parents. Um,
Mm,
that this happened a couple weeks ago. It was on TikTok. All right, so we got some TikTok news for the parents.
mm,
So a parent, and it was like all over on a blunt sub, but there were these videos of parents complaining about it. If you have TikTok, folks, if you have children and they're watching with you right now, please get them out the room. Let them out the room for about 5 minutes. Just tell them get out because I want to give you guys some information, and I don't want to have your kids go searching for this kind of stuff. All right. So again, even if you're a kid, you shouldn't be watching this. It's 18 plus. So anyway, there's this. For those of you that have TikTok, if you go on TikTok, whenever you see videos or whatever, you could block, you could report, right? So there's this thing going on where there's a filter with a dark black background, and it's kind of hazy, and then what looks like a flashlight from the bottom up, like the light would be opening like this. So it's like a light against a dark black screen. And if you have one of those kids that likes to play around with all the filters while on TikTok, if you click on that one, to use that background, which doesn't say any name or anything, but if you click on it when you tap on the screen, it's I'm not gonna say the whole word, but it's corn. All right, it's straight up corn. It's a short little video, and it's like basically like being right there. It's like if it was you with your partner, boom, and you get them filmed, and it's a short clip, and it's on loop. Now, people were complaining; they were reporting the person, the account that was posting this. From what I heard, there are various ones that when you click on it, it shows a different short clip, right? And just be careful. If you're a parent, if you're a parent with a kid on TikTok, you need to keep track of what they're doing.
Got to monitor them.
Yeah, back when TikTok used to be musically, my daughter was on it, because it was about people singing. They had a clip of music and kids were singing. It was a cute little thing. But I had joined it because I wanted to keep tabs on my daughter, following her account just to see what she was doing. Now she doesn't even bother. She just watches and stuff. She was doing pretty good doing the videos that she was doing for anime because she likes anime. But she stopped. And I stood, and I'm still there. And they're switching out called TikTok, and I'm still there. She still has their account, but again, she's not a little kid anymore. But if you're a parent and you have children, monitor your kids when they're on TikTok. I heard that something else happened on that other app where you play with little square characters.
Minecraft.
What? Yes. So on Minecraft, I heard that they created a room where you could go in, like if you were gonna date people, like a date app, like a dating
Mm,
app, and you're able to talk to these people. So again, if you have your kids on Minecraft,
bunch of
you're
weirdos.
yeah, you're invited. Go check with the girl that watches the girl on TikTok. You'll see my children have the conversation. That's the rooms they go into if they're not just building and playing games.
Hmm.
But it came up, and there's pervs, you know,
Hmm.
that get on here looking for little kids to act like kids, and then who knows what could happen,
Hmm.
depending on how you brought up your children. You know, um, like my children know stranger danger. Some kids they feel very comfortable on it, and they wind up doing things like meeting these strangers and things like that. So just keep an eye on that. I saw that and I wanted to talk about it because I don't have to worry about that anymore. But I went and found it, and it was crazy that would be there on TikTok. It's funny because isn't didn't the U.S. take over TikTok?
I don't know if they took it over, but they should trying to
Because they
take
were
over.
doing
They're
something
trying
like
to
they
do their
had
own
a
version of TikTok.
right, but they had like a time, right? Like the president had said they had a time where because they felt like it was like China was looking into accounts or
Trying
whatever.
into
But
when
during that time, everything was cool. You didn't see that kind of stuff.
I mean, I don't know where the president got that from because our TikTok was American based.
Mm,
So I
mm,
mean, I know they were saying like ByteDance is owned by China or whatever, but the TikTok we got here was strictly American based and didn't have any connection to China. But whatever,
mm. Yeah.
you know, they
Well,
just want to make money. Now they threaten it to close the app, and then make America supposed to have their own version of TikTok that they're
really.
working out. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, again, just watch out for that, guys. Wanted to share some information. Well, I'll leave this up to Blunt, um, because I still talking to operators who are complaining about or do not know about the whole
Mhm.
Medicare Advantage. They don't,
It's a shame.
and yeah, and this is something that should be posted or been talked about at the depots by the depot chairman,
Share. Mm-hmm.
right? But it feels like they're
Shop
scared
stewardess
of the
talking about
president
it. Yeah.
because the
You know,
president is okay with it.
supposedly okay with it. Yeah.
Supposedly okay with it. But we've had information here. We've had people on our show to talk about it, to talk about the real truth behind it. And we like to share those links so that you could go there and find for yourself if you don't believe Blunt, you don't believe me, or you know, people we've had here. And you could see the stories. You could watch your stories. You could
Mhm.
watch all the information that is given. And Blunt, you take it from here because I know one is TW100R and the other one
Mhm.
is our friend Marianne with her organization of public service retirees. So
So yeah, so you could go to, if you know people that are asking questions about the Medicare Advantage, about the medical issues that you guys are having, just send them over to TW100R on Facebook. They can ask all the questions. The committee will answer them to the best of their knowledge. Sign up there. That's on Facebook. Everybody can sign in there. And just ask questions. But you got to share this information out. You can't just keep it to yourself. You should be talking to your coworkers, telling them to go there to the Facebook page. They have a YouTube with the same name, TW100R. But you know, actually, this Saturday coming up, the 30th, right? It's 25th. This Saturday, they having a Zoom, which everybody's invited. You got the passcode. You can screenshot that, or if you need it, hit me up my DM. But they having a Zoom where you could go in there. You're going to talk about the latest of the court case that's going on. If you guys don't know, TW is suing the union leaders and MTA to get back the option for you guys of traditional Medicare, being that you guys were stripped from it, basically, and you're still paying for it. If you look on your check and it says FICA, you're paying for traditional Medicare, which is something you're not going to get when you retire. So they took that away from you. So TW100R is in court right now, and they're fighting for to get your option back to you. They're not fighting to take away your medical coverage. They're not asking for donations to line their pockets. These are some of the lies that your union has told on TW100R Inc. They don't do that. They're trying to get the option back. That's it. So that you guys could, if you want to stay on, if you want to stay on Medicare Advantage, that's your option. But a lot of people are having so many different problems. I'm not even going to get into it. You could go on the Facebook page or the YouTube channel and see for yourself. But they're having problems that could lead to major problems later on, or even up until death. And so the, the union officials are not telling you this stuff. They're selling you a bag of goods that's not what it is. So I hope everybody would go to TW100R Inc. Facebook and YouTube and join. Let me put it up there again because you guys got to screenshot that. Join the Zoom meeting. It's going to be Saturday at 12 noon until. You can ask your questions, listen to what's going on, and ask your questions, and get informed, and share this out to the people.
yeah,
Not everybody's on social media, so you got to share it out to them where they can get the information they need. Because like Pete said, there's still a lot of people out there that don't even know what's going on.
exactly.
They
Okay.
look, they're traveling with their old red, white, and blue card, and that's not the card anymore.
So thank you
So
for that. And guys, before we go, real quick, just some news that came up today on social media. New Jersey transit riders may have been exposed to measles. Okay, so just for you to know,
incredible.
if you were at any of these stations, on the screen. New Jersey Transit Hudson. I'm going to leave it there so you could watch it, screenshot it. If you were any of these stations on those dates, you may have come in contact with measles, and if so, just to be sure, you suspect exposure or illness, contact your local health department or healthcare provider before going to any medical office or emergency department. And residents need to contact medical facility ahead of time. Okay, if symptoms include high fever, cough, runny nose, watery red eyes, and a rash that will appear typically uh, between 3 and 5 days after symptoms begin. All right, so just in case, pass that information around. And that's all the time we have for this week, folks. Sorry about the again the
We
little
gotta fix that. We gotta see what's wrong while we're
for
not getting
sure,
into
for
it.
sure. But tune in next week. Hope you like the show. Next bus, please. Oh, by the way, if you see, oh man, if you see our symbol on some shirt, it says retirees. That's not us. That's somebody who's trying to use our design for their own purpose, for their own uh,
Game.
gain. So don't buy that shit. If
Yeah.
it's
You don't
something from
see
Next Bus Please, you will see it here first.
right, and you don't see either Pete's name or my name on it.
All
Be
right?
suspicious.
Exactly. So, with that said, I'm Brooklyn Pete,
And I'm your boy Blood.
and that's the end of our show.
Fuck you. They can't take a joke.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.